That's your boo. I got boo in the video.
Because I was with that person. Who name did he put in that caption when he posted my son? He has a way of doing the same thing over every time we fall out. He a our kid. Just, that's what I fear, okay?
Chrisean Rock allegedly found herself a new man, and it's already looking like another tragic novella. Shorty been on a mission lately, trying to rebrand, trying to heal, trying to look like she not pressed about Blueface. Church appearances? Check. Live streams where she all soft-spoken and prayerful? Check. Talking about don't judge me while she secretly plot her next stunt? Triple check. But sis done added a new layer to her redemption arc, and it's giving rejection in real time. The man she thought was finna be her comeback boo? Yeah, he ain't even looking at her. We got cozy up footage, awkward silence, and a whole lot of ignored energy. Now let's talk about how we got here, cause this ain't just random. This right here was the next logical step in Chrisean's PR little healing tour. First, she gave us gospel rock. Sis went to church, sang a few spirituals like she was trying to audition for Sunday Best, Redemption Edition, and even told her followers to pray for her instead of drag her. Okay. Then she hopped on live talking about she was streaming now, trying to chase a Twitch check and some peace, I guess. Next thing you know, she posting pics of her baby, face half filtered and smoothed out like she trying to hide something. The whole thing screamed damage control. And listen, we not knocking the growth if it's real, but you can't skip the healing part just cause you put on a turtleneck and took communion. That ain't how trauma works, baby. Now, here's where things get real ironic. See, before this new boo popped up, Chrisean was already trying to scrub Blueface off her storyline. Sis started randomly dropping claims about him hurting her and the baby, and while we not saying that man innocent, the timing was suspicious. Cause baby, Blueface currently behind bars. So how he just now becoming the villain of your rebirth arc when he can't even defend himself? Sound like convenient timing to me.
When I'm putting my foot down, and when I'm trying to leave that man alone, he spitefully go after our kid. Yes, I do feel that. When we're good, I don't fear him mistreating our son. That's when he's on his good behavior.
Then just hours after them allegations hit the air, here come the new boo rollout. Hair done, nails done, friends in the background screaming like she just caught a bouquet, and yet he looked like he was counting down the minutes till he could leave. Baby, it was given where my Uber at, not where my girl at. Now y'all, let's really get into the moment that sent the timeline into cardiac arrest. Chrisean had her fresh wig laid, lashes flapping, baby on hip, looking like she just knew she had found her new storyline. Sis was grinning ear to ear, trying to be all lovey-dovey, while the new dude stood next to her, stiff as a church usher in a heat wave. The vibes, bone dry, the energy, non-existent. That man was on his phone more than he was looking at her. Didn't hold her hand, didn't even fake a little smile, and sis over there trying to do coupley poses like they just dropped a gender reveal. Child, it was so awkward, even the background music sounded embarrassed. And you know it's bad when your homegirl's hyping you up louder than your man is even speaking. Like they was trying to manifest some chemistry with noise alone. Aw, y'all cute. Meanwhile, that man looking at the ceiling like, God, let me go. Now, the gist is that later that night, allegedly, the mask slipped. Sources close to her said Chrisean had her eyes puffy, energy off, talking all soft like she just came from a therapy session. Sis was sniffing, rubbing her eyes, allegedly saying stuff like, I just feel like nobody loved me for real. I be trying to do right and I still end up hurt. And for a split second, you felt that. You really did. Cause for all the mess she be in, there's still that little girl underneath, confused, scarred, and desperate to be loved properly. But then baby bounced back to her usual self and started talking about, that man just wasn't ready for me. He couldn't handle a real woman. Don't do that. He didn't ghost you. He just never signed up in the first place. Sis trying to paint it like she the one who walked away when the man ain't even walked toward her. And just when we thought she was finna spin a block for a clean exit, she went live again talking about, I'd still get Blueface's name tatted on my face low key.
Right now, and want to be serious and do it right. Vibes. I'm unfollowing everybody on this Instagram and getting this all over nuts. I did that before. I respect that. That name on the other side of my face, yes.
Ma'am, so let me get this straight. You just cried about not being loved, got curved by your little new boo, and still want to mark your face with a man who literally disowned his own child? A man who said on camera that he ain't even sure that's his baby? Lord have mercy. It's like every time she tried to walk away, the trauma got a GPS on her. And listen, we all got that one ex we embarrassed we love, but sis be acting like Blueface got the last vial of holy water in a rapture. It's exhausting. And here's the kicker, all this is happening while she trying to do a whole church girl rebrand. One minute she shouting amen, next minute she talking about busting it open for a man who treats her like expired yogurt. Now this the part that gets me every time, the performance. Cause in public, Chrisean trying hard to look like she got her glow up arc in motion. Sis done baptized herself on live stream, put on long sleeves like holiness was gonna cover the foolishness, and been real intentional about giving I'm healed now energy. But behind the scenes, whew, this girl crumbing like a Popeye's biscuit with no honey. Her eyes red from crying, baby ain't got no visible emotional support, and every time she get rejected, she spin it like she did the rejecting. But we all know deep down, Chrisean's still holding on to the idea that somebody, anybody gonna fill that void, and that void looking deeper by the day. Because if we zoom out real quick, we gonna see that this ain't just about Chrisean. This whole situation is a microcosm of a bigger mess. We in an era where girls posting Bible verses right after twerking to finesse their man back, where men can say nothing in the club but still end up the whole storyline, where single moms gotta do PR damage control on their own babies just to make themselves look like a better catch. And social media, child, it's the biggest enabler of delusion. Everybody on camera looking like they in love, but off camera it's dry text, ignored DMs, and quiet rejection. We watching highlight reels of people's pain and calling it content. Chrisean ain't the only one stuck in a loop, she just the loudest one living hers on live. Here's the truth nobody trying to say out loud. Sometimes rejection ain't about the other person. Sometimes it's you. It's your energy, it's the baggage you drag into every room, it's the fact that everybody can feel you still in love with your old heartbreak, and that your healed era is hanging on by a glittery prayer and a wig glued miracle. That new man ain't reject you cause you too real or too much, he just saw that you still got Blueface's fingerprints all over your spirit, and no grown man trying to cuddle with another man's ghost in his bed, sis. So yeah, Chrisean broke down, and maybe she needed to, cause sometimes a breakdown is the only thing loud enough to drown out your own delusions. And the fans seem to have clocked it, cause this fan said, I couldn't take her serious with another man tattooed on her face. And there was this, doesn't even look like he really wants to be there. And this, she's so lost and confused, it's annoying at this point. But what do y'all think? Is Chrisean really ready for a new love, or is she just trying to bandage a Blueface-sized wound with a rebound she barely know? Do y'all think it's possible to rebrand while still clinging to your old trauma? Or if not, what does accountability really look like? And finally, can somebody actually save Chrisean, or does she gotta save herself first? Drop them thoughts in the comments.